Hi. Okay, so I have two pieces I'm going to share today. The first one, I wasn't expecting to share tonight, but I came in and decided to give it a shot. The first one is actually a piece that I wrote a long time ago, and it addresses, it's pretty heavy, so I just want to warn you guys in advance. Like, it addresses the issue of rape and sexual abuse, and it's something that I'm very passionate about and that I love to advocate against. And so, yeah, I've never actually read it out loud to people, so hopefully, hopefully it can give something to you guys tonight. The same guy, the one that accuses you, deep down knows he's an abuser, but would rather turn away from truth. His glass seems half empty when it should be half full. Let's just empty that capsule, mix it in, and take a mouthful of that poisonous drink. Think 30 minutes till it kicks in, 30 minutes left to think. The moments pass, the high doesn't last. Screw the glass, alas, a new way to get his fix. Straight into his system, go ahead, just snort it. He's an addict, psychopathic, but he likes the way it makes him feel. Confined by the walls of falsity, unaware of what is real. Every day he gets high and higher and higher, morphing more and more into a pathological liar. The more he relives his stories, repeats it to his guys, the more confident he becomes, even believing his own lies. His identity cringes on its hinges from within, but he's got nothing left. Nothing to believe in. Using material things as a monetary crutch, taking shots, smoking blunts, surviving from rush to rush, finally sick of all his stuff, but it's too late because he's raped the one he loves. But I didn't love him back. In fact, I barely even knew him. I knew the lies he told me until it was too late to clue in. I knew he was a monster masquerading as a man. Pretending to care was only a part of his premeditated plan. I knew it was absurd to hang off every perverse word, but I couldn't seem to shake his curse, so I agreed to leave and grab my purse. From coat check. Back to his place, he says he'll be 1 sec. He returns and begins to kiss my neck. But don't forget that the way I dress and the level of my intoxication give him justification that I'm a sure bet. Taking me further than I want to go, further than I've been yet. He throws my numb body on the bed for what he considers consensual sex. Although inside I'm a wreck, I'm trying so hard to say no because this doesn't make sense. And I'm crying so hard the pillow is drenched, yet he chooses to continue. Removing my clothing, he kisses my naked chest, puts his flesh on my flesh, aroused by the thoughts of what he'll do next. Still crying, I hear him say, I love you. Why would he say that when love is this opposite? It should never happen like this. It should never happen like this. I don't want you. I don't want this. Then I fully lose my function. Can't think, can't move, can't stop what's about to happen. And then it happens. Frustrated, violated, afraid, ashamed, upset. Emotions rush through my body, fill my head. I wish he was dead. Instead, I lay there limp, lifeless, like a corpse. As he enters my body with his body using excessive force, I didn't remember it all. It was more than I could bear. Until the continuous visits of the taunting nightmares, night after night, watching what I couldn't escape, night after night, reliving my rape. That sort of pain comes without welcome. And it's not quick to leave, but I do forgive you because I want to be free. I do forgive you, not for you, but for me. I do forgive you because I like to believe that someday he'll change you from the man who raped me. I have one more piece. It's called Lay It Down. For me, faith is a huge part of my life. My love for God is a huge part of my life, and so what this piece is about is surrendering it all to God, surrendering it all to the one you put your faith in, and that can be anything. For me, in this circumstance, it looked like laying down a relationship with a man that I really loved, but it really can relate to anything that you're going through, anything that you're holding so tightly to that it's taking control over your life. So it's called Lay It Down. I'm laying it down, At the foot of the cross, I'm laying it down 1,000 times a day. I'm laying it down if I have to. I don't understand it, but you do. I'm afraid of leaving it at the cross. What if it gets lost? What if it just sits there and rots? What if I'm putting it in the wrong spot when I drop it off? God, I better just wait it out. Just until it's safe and sound. But God, I do trust you. Okay, so lay it down. Let me be the one. Will you please let me take care of you? There is no fear in love. Lay it down. Actually, offer it to me. It's too heavy for your heart. So give it up to me so that your hands are free to worship. Because my love is greater than life. Because I'm ever present and everywhere. You will never have to bear a day without my presence if you just worship. If you can lay it down and leave it up to me, then child, that's worship. If you can be in the center of the storm and still give thanks, that's worship. If you can give to me what I gave to you without giving up, that's worship. If you can put the words that are in my word above your words, that's worship. If you can deny the strength to rely on your strength and cry in my presence, that's worship. Sometimes worship is about standing tall, sometimes it means getting on your knees, but worship more than all of that is laying it down to lay with me. Thank you.